Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we have to talk about getting that business credit started. That's right, no PG. Startups, small business, medium businesses, you can get credit now with Tribal Credit. We have to talk about it today, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And as you can see, we're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And I want to thank you for being here. And I want to point out, please share the videos. This is to help thousands, if not millions, of other people. And we do have a membership channel, meaning notice the join button over here on the right hand side. That means under the community tab, you receive 1 or 2 videos specifically for members of the channel. And you receive special messages under the community tab as well during the week, specifically for members of the channel. And on Wednesday nights, when we have our live stream, members only can chat in the live stream on Wednesday night. Everybody can watch the live stream, but only members with the icon will be able to chat. So please join the channel as well. And let's get into it. Another day, another fintech has arrived. They've been around for a little bit, but it's called Tribal Credit. And you got to give them credit because they're trying to help startups, small businesses. That's what their tune is, and that's what they're trying to do with fintechs. And get this, worldwide. So that means if you're not just in the USA and you're in Canada, you're in Mexico, you're around the world, your card works, you'll be able to join. And guess what else? No personal credit is required, but you will need a business, ladies and gentlemen. You will need it to say LLC or corporation. Must have an EIN because you can see what's going on here. Straight off, you guys, the link is down below to Tribal Credit. Skip the paperwork. Online application can be done right from your laptop. And we won't ask for excess documentation. See, notice they use the word excess. They will ask for documentation, though. How do we know you're in business? You're going to have to prove that you're in business, right? No credit history. We don't require personal or company credit history. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. They'll never ask for personal guarantees, so no PG. Fast approvals because it's all done by AI, but you know we always going to need eyes on something, so they might need bank statements. They might need to know you have a banking or business checking account. So there's nothing wrong with that. Instant access to cards, that's real nice as well because they give you virtual cards. I'm going to go over this real briefly so you guys understand what we're dealing with here, but everybody can apply. And again, no personal credit scores needed, no business credit scores needed, but you will have to be in business. Now, the virtual card part is, let's say you have a credit card. This is a new thing with fintechs. I'm glad they finally came out with this. I don't know why banks don't have this to begin with, but let's just say you have your normal 16-digit credit card, whether it's business or personal, and now you're able to get virtual cards which are associated with your account, but they're not the same 16 digits as on your physical credit card. So you're able to have another virtual card, so when you're doing these trials, when you're making a payment online, it could be a one-time use. So that virtual credit card will do the payment, and then after that you can clear it and say, well, that card's no longer valid, so therefore the fraud is limited. So that's why these virtual cards are pretty good. That also means somebody from your business is going out. You can also give them a virtual card number and just have it available for use for however long you want it, a day, an hour, a week, a month, whatever you want to do. So these are the type of options that you have with these fintechs, and they're here. You guys heard me talk about this last year. And again, they have the video, no personal guarantees. I'm going to go over this worldwide access. That just means they have the logo on their card. All right, built-in security, because again, when you use a credit card, which is a Visa, MasterCard logo, you have a little security. Now, there are questions. And again, I'll have the link down below so you guys can go check this out yourself. Now, I'll just go who's eligible. You guys know who's eligible: startups and growing small business enterprises. Small to medium business enterprises is what SME stands for. Looking for a better way to pay business expenses. To be eligible for an account, you must be a registered company, and the applicant must be a founder or part of the executive management team of the business. This is why when you file your paperwork to have your LLC, you want to put in whether you're the CEO or you are authorized persons. That's going to be on most formats when you're filling out to sign up with your LLC corporation. So that's a good thing, but you can't have an employee trying to sign up for Tribal. All right, no fees as well. There's no cost to open a Tribal account. That's because this is in beta, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, they don't charge interest or foreign transaction fees. Notice they use foreign transaction because if you're in another country, you can actually sign up for Tribal. All right, you can get Tribal credit. So that's pretty sweet, right? Now, let's go to some other quick FAQ, and then I'll move on to why you're going to need an actual commercial business address. That is your best thing to do for your business, and that's why we always talk about Opus Virtual Office, because you actually have a commercial address with a business phone number, with the business fax number. You're on 411, so that helps you out greatly. And then you just need a bank account, right? So is a Tribal a credit card? Tribal is a corporate card made for startups that enables hassle-free payment and control of business expenses. Similar to Divvy, Tribal cards are interest-free and can be issued as virtual or physical cards. Founders and startups no longer have to rely on personal credit cards to pay business expenses. There you go. Not exactly. They're not a bank. Tribal is a fintech solution. Again, the fintechs are here, ladies and gentlemen. You can go over this all yourself. Go to tribal.credit, and the link is down below. All right? Now, here's where I was talking about it earlier. What are the factors that determine whether my company will get approved for a credit line? Here we are. See that documentation? Remember, as they say, excess? Well, they didn't say no documentation. Founders' backgrounds, funding, the startup investors, business prospects, Tribal's underwriters focus on startups for future potential for growth, not just its history. All right? And then, of course, they have customer identification number, which I believe they use IDV. So that is it in a nutshell. You're going to have to apply, but get this, you don't need any previous business credit. It's no PG. So therefore, almost everyone should apply. If you are even a new business, even an established business, you can apply for this. All right? Now, let's get down to Opus Virtual Office, which I'll have a link down below. Everybody here in the SSN Nation already knows. Highly recommend to have an office, whether it's an office where you have employees at, or if you're using Opus Virtual Office, but either way, a commercial address for your business, a business phone number, a business fax number, and a person that actually answers your phone helps out greatly. A live receptionist, that's what they do at Opus Virtual Office, and it's $99 a month. Use the code down below, YG and the number 1, because that waives the setup fee. So you only pay $99, or you can prepay 3, 6, 12 months in advance and get a little discount. All right? There's other things as well. Your voicemail can be transcribed to email. They can forward, the live receptionist answers the phone. She can forward the call directly to at least 2 or 3 other numbers. So let's say I can put in my number, and then let's say there's another number for a second person. You can have that, as the person can go with the first and the second, so, or the third. So again, business, professional. All right. Now, that was short and sweet. I'm going to go into some other things that I've mentioned before in prior videos, because now we have Capital on Tap that I mentioned in a previous video, but I figured since I have your attention, we might as well talk about other cards as well. So Capital on Tap is similar to where you don't, you just need a lower, actually, they don't even check your credit.
At Capital on Tap, we've built a credit card especially for small business.
Hopefully you guys can hear that. All right, so again, this is another way that you can get credit for your new business. Notice the free. All right, and if you guys want to check out the full video on here on YouTube, please look. I'll have the video down below in the link. So I have a lot of things popping up on my screen while I was doing this, so I was distracted. But again, Capital on Tap for every business. Let me show you some of the benefits. All right, credit limits up to, all right, 20 free supplementary cards. Fine. You want to know about this? UK registered. Now notice that's UK, and notice here is US. All right, apply in 2 minutes, get a response within 48 hours. Once again, you can see another option for you. Again, waiving of fees. What else can I say? I'll have the link down below. You guys can go check it out now. And I'll have a link down below for Capital on Tap, and I'll have a link down below for the video that I talk about Capital on Tap. Either way, no problem with applying. Even Credit Strong now has theirs $10,000 business credit builder. And from what I understand, it reports to Experian. This is it, which is kind of weird. Why did that do that? That's not, here we go. Build business credit using your EIN. So you do need an EIN number. And once again, notice I mentioned Opus Virtual Office, because I think you should use a business address versus your residential address. That helps you out in the long run, especially for privacy and other things as well. So you can see here where they give you a $10,000 installment Tradeline for your business, $115 a month or $199 a month. But that's how you can start, ladies and gentlemen, and you can always cancel at any time. So if you want to find out more information, I have a link down below for Credit Strong, and then you can go check out the business credit, which will have a link at the top in the green. That's another way you can start your business credit. Let's go with another. Long ago, last year, 6 to 12 months ago, we've talked about the net 30s. You can search the channel for net 30s, no PG type business credit to start. This is the easiest thing to do. You go to Crown Office Supplies, order, and then they report to 3, 4, 5 different business credit reports. All right, and I'll have a link down below for Crown Office Supplies. Get your net 30. So I just wanted to go over all this real briefly, so you guys who have not started your business credit journey, I highly suggest in 2021 you start your business credit journey, because you're going to need to tap into that. Remember, business credit limits are higher than personal credit limits most of the time. Plus you have a lot more leeway. All right, a lot more options comes up once you start showing that you pay your business credit on time. And that's all I have to say today, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. That's why we continue with getting your assets in order, because inflation is here, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard me talk about it all year long. And therefore, things are going to cost more. That means it's going to cost more for you personally and in business. And you never know what emergencies are going to come up when there's a credit shortage or cash crunch. So you're going to need some other options available to you. So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.